Welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's video, we will find out the top 10 funniest RuPaul's Drag Race lip syncs ever. But before we begin, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. So without further ado, let's get into the video. A lip sync performance, most commonly referred to as a lip sync for your life, is a crucial aspect of RuPaul's Drag Race. Lip sync performances have made an appearance at the end of almost every episode and are used as a way for Ru to determine which queen to eliminate from the race. A lip sync performance consists of two queens, with some exceptions, lip syncing to a song, usually by a female vocalist, with the expectation that they will dance and pull other tricks while this is going on. This performance is then edited down into a 2-minute clip for use during the episode. Throughout the series, several lip syncs have resulted in memorable and controversial moments. Lip syncs are often the source of the most publicity for the show. Over the 10 years that it has been on television, a lot has changed about RuPaul's Drag Race. Immunity rules have been scrapped, minute challenges have become less important, spin-off shows and tours have sprung up, and RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars has become a phenomenon. But one essential part of the show has remained. At the end of every episode, two queens stand on stage and lip sync for their lives. Sure, sometimes the rules and stakes surrounding the lip syncs change. All-Stars 2 and 3 introduced us to a new lip sync for your legacy format, but the standards have stayed the same. Perform at your best or get off the stage. Viewers of RuPaul's Drag Race are nearing the end of what seemed like an eternal 13th season. One upside is that with more episodes, there have been even more opportunities for some amazing lip sync for your lives. There have been some changes to the LSFYL over the years through new twists, such as the double shanty and lip sync for the crown. Of course, there's no doubt that there will be more iconic lip sync moments in future seasons. But for now, here are the best lip syncs of RPDR seasons 1 to 12. Here are the top 10 funniest RuPaul's Drag Race lip syncs ever. Number 10. Season 1. BB Zahara Bennett vs. Ongina. BB vs. Ongina was iconic because of the way it shifted the outcome of Season 1. Until that lip sync, Ongina had been a front-runner with 2 challenge wins under her belt. It was easy for viewers to assume that BB's days on the show might be numbered. But then she not only turned out the lip sync to Britney Spears' Stronger, she outperformed Ongina. RuPaul had to leave the judges' panel before making her final decision. As hard as it was to send Ongina packing, the decision paid off as BB went on to win the Season 1 crown and gain new fans when she returned for All-Stars 3. Number 9. Season 2. Morgan McMichaels vs. Sneak. Morgan and Sneak's lip sync battle set the tone for lip syncs in later seasons. Both queens stood out for completely different reasons. Morgan for the artistry and precision of her lip sync, and Sneak for her athletically driven performance, complete with some of the show's smoothest gymnastics to date. However, Sneak's gymnastics did not match the energetic rhythm of Stacey Q, 2 of Hearts. Morgan's decision to focus on matching the song to her movements earned her the win. In later seasons, more queens turned out these lip sync techniques, but it will always be Morgan and Sneak who first brought such distinct variety to an LSFYL. Number 8. Season 3. Raja vs. Carmen Cara. Raja and Carmen's steamy LSFYL to Paula Abdul's Straight Up was iconic for how well each queen performed and how the two interacted with each other. Determined to outdo Raja's disrobing to the song, Carmen removed the bottom part of her outfit, shocking the judges, viewers, and Raja. The queens gave sensual lip sync that fellow queen Alexis Mateo described as hot. Ultimately, it was Raja's kiss of death that cemented her win, but with the chemistry of that lip sync, viewers felt like they had won too. Number 7. Season 4. Sharon Needles vs. Fifi O'Hara. The show's LSFYLs ensure things stay competitive in case the season becomes RuPaul's Best Friends race. Sure, there's drama when 2 friendly queens are forced into a showdown, but it's more entertaining to watch 2 queens with the beef fight to stay in the competition. Sharon Needles and Fifi O'Hara had beef in spades. Viewers were on the edge of their seats when weeks of bickering culminated in a lip sync showdown to its reigning men. Fueled by their hatred of one another, Fifi and Sharon gave it theirs all during the lip sync. But neither Sharon nor Fifi ended up sashaying away because fellow queen Willem was disqualified instead. Number 6. Season 5. Coco Montrese vs. Alyssa Edwards. Fans won the lip sync lottery when Alyssa Edwards and Coco Montrese were placed at the bottom two. Throughout the 5th season, they had entertained audiences with their premium pageant-related beef from outside the show. It was the 3rd lip sync for each queen, so a double shanty was out of the question. Both queens gave an incredible lip sync to Paul Abdul's Cold Hearted, and Coco barely beat Alyssa on mouthing the words to the song as if she were Paula Abdul herself. The lip sync seemed to be cathartic for the queens, as they were on good terms by the time they returned for All Stars 2. Number 5. Season 6, Adore vs. Trinity K. Bonnet. When Adore Delano ended up in the bottom, it looked like she had met her match in Trinity K. Bonnet. Until that point, Bonnet had been the season's lip sync assassin and was prepared to fight for her place in the competition. But when the lights dimmed and Paula Abdul's Vibology started to play, Adore stepped up and proved that she was a lip sync assassin in her own right. Both queens delivered a fun and sensual lip sync, even playing off one another throughout the song. Trinity sashayed away and fans have been eagerly awaiting her All-Stars return ever since. Number 4. Season 7, Kennedy Davenport vs. Katia. The LSFYL between Kennedy Davenport and Katia was a polarizing one. The song was Roar by Katy Perry. Katia's technique was more restrained and Kennedy's more passionate. Both approaches to the lip sync were phenomenal and had a satisfying mix of acrobatics and camp. The dancing diva of Texas managed to beat out Katia for a place in the Final Four. But some viewers didn't take the decision well, as Katia had become a huge fan favorite. Luckily, both queens had the chance to prove their talents, with Katia making it to the final of All Stars 2 and Kennedy nearly winning All Stars 3. Number 3. Season 8, Chi Chi DeVayne vs. Thorgy Thor. Season 8 of Drag Race had some good lip syncs, but there were none where both bottom queens were great. The one contestant who stood out as a lip sync assassin was Chi Chi DeVayne. DeVayne came onto the show as an underdog who almost made it to the final 3. The 2 times she was at the bottom, she slew the competition. Her tear-inducing performance to the Dreamgirls song, "And I Am Telling You I'm Not Going," sent Thorgy Thor, another fan favorite, packing. Chi Chi competed one more time in All Stars 3 before sadly passing away of complications from scleroderma in 2020. Number 2. Season 12, Gigi vs. Widow. Season 12 introduced lip syncing for the win in its premiere episode. Because the twist celebrated the top 2 queens of the first challenge, there was no urgency to survive the lip sync. This allowed Widow Von Du and Gigi Good, the first queens to lip sync to this format, a chance to have fun with it. Gigi proved herself to be more than just a fashion queen with her comedic performance to Nicki Minaj's Starships. But Widow performed at 110%, throwing in dance moves and some double-jointed tricks. Widow won the lip sync, starting the season off on a high note. Number 1. Season 11, Ivy Oddly vs. Brooke Lynn Heights. Before bombing Snatch Game, Ivy Oddly and Brooke Lynn Heights were considered front-runners of the season. It was nerve-wracking to think that one of these queens might go home at the halfway point. The lip sync that followed was not only the best of Season 11, but possibly one of the best of the franchise. Brooke Lynn is a trained ballerina, and Ivy is incredibly flexible because of her Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. The queens played to their strengths, performing an unforgettable lip sync to Demi Lovato's Sorry Not Sorry. The queens rightfully earned a double shanty and went on a lip sync again for the crown, with Ivy winning it all. Tell us in the comment section your thoughts. That's it for today. Hope you enjoyed watching today's video. Make sure you subscribe to our channel for more such amazing content. We will see you in our next video. Till then, take care, goodbye.